So today we're gonna be doing a draft. We'll be drafting 5 players each, and the topic is the best players under the age of 25. And we're drafting. Do we want to draft a team so we have to think about positions and stuff, or are we just going best player?
I'd like to go BPA personally.
All right, we're just gonna be drafting the best teams, and then the winner gets a high five. So yeah, there we go. Now let's decide the pick order. So we're gonna pick a number between 1 to 3. Um, I'll go with 1, Matt, 3, Alex, 2. All right,
Yeah.
and the number is 3. So Matt gets the first pick,
Let's go.
and
Dang
then
it.
between me and Alex, it looks like it's Alex. So you're 2.
Yay. Let's go. I'm
All right.
second.
And then I get the back-to-back picks.
Okay.
So let's do this, guys. We just need to we'll keep in track in our chat and stuff and just go like that. So sounds good. So Matt, do you want to just get right into it? And we'll talk about each player a bit, I think. We don't
Yeah.
need to fly through it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Um. So we discussed pre-pod that Luca is out of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we're
I'm gonna
doing
speak for,
under 25.
yeah,
Yes.
under
Exactly.
25. Um, man, I'm looking. To be honest, I'm looking at rookie of the years. Like, it's Jamarant, it's Victor Wembanyama, it's Anthony Edwards. Even you could throw Paolo in that conversation.
Mhm.
Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes another rookie of the year. Not there for me personally, but I think it would be rude and it would be naive of me not to take Anthony Edwards. Like, this is the guy that was the lead on a conference finals team. Talks a lot of smack, but you gotta respect the player. Just an all-out three-level guy. Defense, he gets bigged up for his defense, but he's a bit overrated in my opinion. But like, just the star power and the fact that he's still like 22, the athleticism, the skill. I absolutely love the mid-range bank shot that he's worked on, and that's part of his game now. I think it would be rude not to take him first because I'm not taking Victor Wembanyama, as tempted as I was.
Okay, thanks. I guess I'm taking Victor Wembanyama then. That's an easy choice for me personally. Like, even though Vic might not be the best offensive player the game's ever going to have, he's definitely going to be one of the best defensive players the game's ever going to have. And last season he already was kind of like a fringe all-star in case of productivity and jumps he made throughout the season. Like, he started slow, then became incredibly productive, and then after the all-star break he just had another jump. Like, um the way he's been handling the NBA last season and the way he's going to handle the NBA next season is going to be completely different. And last season definitely was the worst type of version you'll ever going to see Victor Wembanyama play in the NBA, unless he's playing when he's like 45 years old still, but who knows?
Mhm. Yeah, I think they're the two most obvious picks. It's just the order. Ant is a little more proven. He's done in the playoffs, all that stuff. Victor Wembanyama, a lot more raw offensively, but he's an absolute anchor defensively, and the offensive ceiling is just like insane with him. So it's just a matter of what you're more comfortable with, I
Just
guess you
just
could
a
say.
point of clarification. Are we going the players right now or what they can be? Because that's almost what this kind of selection is.
Let's do right now, I think. I don't think your
Okay.
picks would change with right now. So just to
No, I
keep it,
don't think so.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do it right now. And are we factoring in health and things like that, by the way?
I would say so.
Okay, sounds
Like,
good.
I'm almost thinking that like I'm gonna start this. I want to win a championship,
Mhm.
but I want to win a championship soon.
Yeah. So basically, if you want to win the championship next season and you only have 25 under 25 players available, which are which ones are you going to select? Right?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
That's a good way to word it. And my next pick is going to be someone that can rival Victor Wembanyama, anchor defense, hit threes, is more efficient, even though he might not have as high of a ceiling. He gets the job done, and he's just like an absolute competitive monster. It's going to be Chet Holmgren. And then my next pick is going to be the guy who got drafted ahead of Chet Holmgren in the actual draft, Paolo Banchero. So I'm just going to have that as like the anchor of my team, kind of, and just like mold it around those two guys. Because Paolo, shot creator, bucket getter, he has size, not the best defender, and then you have Chet, absolute anchor, spaces the floor for Paolo, and can like make up for Paolo's defensive lapses and stuff like that. And Paolo's a little beefier, Chet's a little skinnier, so like I feel like the two of them fit really well together.
Just a question for you. How big is the gap between 3 to 4?
Not very big. There's like two or three other players I considered in this spot too. It's pretty close. Literally, there's a guard who's arguably better than both these guys, but just because there's so many guard options, I'm like, I'll just settle for someone else instead.
Yeah, that's true. Um, I gotta think about the guards now though. Like I feel like there's 3 good guards in this vicinity. Um, question is if we go on with health, are you going to say someone like Ja Morant is going to stay healthy for a whole season? Because if so, then he's the clear-cut pick, in my opinion. If not, I'd have to argue between Halliburton and Maxey. But like in terms of productivity, I would argue that I'd have to go with Maxey then at 5
Oh.
because like
So,
looking back at the playoffs, Tyrese Halliburton wasn't performing well, you know. So I'd go with Maxey, who clearly has shown that he was the second guy behind Embiid on a stable-looking playoff roster. Like, even though they lost to the Knicks, it was obvious that that wasn't the same 76ers as there was the prior years. So that's good for them. And I think Tyrese Maxey is going to be better next season as well. He's learned a lot underneath James Harden. So him as my number 2 option next to Victor Wembanyama is probably the best you can go with.
so
Yeah.
you're passing on Job because of the off the court stuff plus his shoulder injury, basically?
It's not really the off the court stuff. I mean, yeah, that happened as well, but like it's already like kind of forgotten. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
there's jokes here and there, like hee hee haha, but like I think he's grown as a person. For me, it's just the injury risk. You know, like
Okay.
he's always super athletic and you know he's always going to give 110%, but that's also the reason why he could potentially be injured again because he's jumping like 2 meters high and just breaks his ankles when he's landing again.
That's fair. That's fair.
Interesting.
All right. Interesting decision. Matt, what you got?
I've
Who are you
got
pairing
back.
with Matt? You have two guys, two
I've
picks
got
right now.
back to back picks. Jamaran healthy has peaks of being a top 10 player. Peaks. I'm not saying been a top 10 player in a season. He's been the top 5 player in around the playoffs. So I'm gonna take him. I hope he has a really strong season. I'm gonna pair him alongside Anthony Edwards. Both guys need the ball quite a lot, but I think just in terms of star power, I'm gonna take that. And I'm kind of looking for big, but I don't think I want to take a big in this range because I think Chet went pretty early. I think you could argue Paolo maybe went a bit early. So my pick is Scotty Barnes.
Okay. Why Scotty?
Just because I want some versatility. The only other sizable guy I would maybe interesting is like J-Dub. Zion, I don't trust it yet. Like I just really don't. I don't. I suppose to, especially with the shooting, like that just doesn't work well with my team. But Scotty's versatile, good defender. I need defense because Ja's not defending anything, and Anthony Edwards is just a good on-ball guy. So I would really love a blocking shot guy, but you guys obviously took that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. Yeah. But I mean, have you seen pictures of Zion recently in the offseason? Like he's looking super athletic right now.
You getting baited, Alex.
Yeah, obviously, like it's the obvious off-season bait, and I mean, a healthy Zion Williamson is an incredible player. Like he is arguably just as dominant as Giannis, in my opinion.
He's easily top 3 in this list.
Yeah,
Like easily. Yeah.
easily. Like the concerns with him is like it's always his injury history. It's always been his injury history, which is
Mhm.
why he's always down on every list. Because he's high risk, high reward. Um, so uh, since I'm someone that doesn't like to take the risk, but is more like sustainable growth and stuff like that. I think looking at this list, I think it makes the most sense to go after Jade up. Yeah, I'm picking Jade up at my position.
That's fair. That is very fair.
Sorry, Alex, what was the name you said? I didn't hear you.
Jalen
Jade
Williams.
up.
I don't like that because I was
Um,
gonna take him. All
Thought so.
right. Yeah, it lagged right before you made your pick. All right, let's look at who's available right now. I'm gonna go with the first easy pick. It's gonna be Tyrese Halliburton. Fits really well with my team. Um, he can like help organize the offense a bit. He can play off ball from Paolo. He can have a nice little like two-man game with Chet. So yeah, I like Halliburton's fit. And then my next pick is going to be a tough decision. Let's see.
That's not a player though. A tough decision is not a player name.
Yep,
I know it's
sorry.
not. I thought it
He
was
doesn't wear
close.
the number 54 either.
Oh, you know who I will pick? It's gonna be Paulo's teammate, Franz Wagner, fellow German, another
Ah,
versatile player to add to my team. He can play the
ah.
two if I needed him to. He can play the three, good defender. My team is just like very focused on having a lot of like high field players, shooting, defensive versatility, all that stuff. Like Halliburton's my only bad defender, I'd say. So I like the way my team is shaping up now.
Ah, that's man. I hate that. I wanted to pick Franz Wagner on this
You
spot.
always draft too well, Skit. I don't like it.
Thank you, thank
That's
you.
because he's always getting like two picks. I don't know. Maybe sector isn't it? Maybe we have to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 next time. I feel like
Yeah, I like
it's
that idea too. The next draft we'll do that. Yeah.
yeah to bring
Just have
a
it be a sec.
little bit of spiciness, diversity. Um,
Yep.
but yeah, looking at it now, it's kind of looking rough out here. Not gonna lie. Like I could
Hmm.
go in the more dominant route, pick Alfred and Şengün. Um, but I feel like my team is already like you enough usage heavy. Like I got Jade up, I got um Maxi, I got Wembanyama. Like yeah, I guess Maxi and Jade up can live without the ball, but like they are much better with the ball in their hands. So um I'm going to pick a player, and this is going to piss Matt off. I'm going to pick Keegan Murray.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
very interesting. I don't think it pisses me off because I didn't actually think about him. But it's basically the next guy if you're looking for a Franz Wagner type, I guess. Not quite the driver that Franz Wagner is, but
But like shooting wise, he's much better currently than France is,
yeah,
and like defensively, he's much improved. So he makes so much sense in my opinion.
yeah, that's very fair. Ooh, okay. Two picks. 12 and okay. I'm gonna take this guy just now because I just need him. Jaren Jackson Jr. And former Defensive Player of the Year. People kind of forgotten about him because he played for the Grizzlies last year, and the Grizzlies were god awful. But he still averaged, his 22 points, still shot somewhat respectable at the power forwards, like sense and position at 32%. Like effective field goal percentage hasn't looked really good since last year, but still a shot blocker. He did play in the Olympic team in 2021. So I'm going to take him here just because I really need a big, just with some versatility. So currently I've got Ja and JJJ and Scotty. So I'm kind of looking at a wing. I'm kind of looking guys, but off
But
ball.
I just want to say Jaren Jackson Jr. just made the cut. He turns 25 on September 15th. So by the
Okay.
time this podcast is out, he's still 24. So you're good.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
No worries.
Could have taken Mobley, but I prefer JJJ's offensive game to Mobley's. And he's a better screener and he's a better lob threat. Sorry, Mobley. It's all love. I'm looking for a guy that's not ball dominant. That's tough. I really want Franz Wagner. I hate you, Alex. Actually, I hate both of you because you've taken the players that are good.
Yeah, I
And
know.
that's how this draft works, of course. I'm just going to BPA. I'm going to take Zion. I need to go BPA.
I mean, that's a good pick though. Like
That was
honestly,
gonna be my pick. Yeah, that was a good pick.
yeah,
Good selection.
yeah.
You
I
got
mean,
a
yeah.
wild card. Mhm.
But I mean, yeah. Now there's Shangoon still on the board. I'm like, I feel like I should pick him, but at the same time, like when I look at my team, it doesn't really add up, in my opinion, to go grab him. So, I should probably go another route. Maybe Evan Mobley. Um, Tyler Harrow could be interesting, but yeah, honestly, from what I feel like, should be good there. Um, it it it, it has to be Jane McDaniels, I think.
Ooh.
I think Jaden McDaniels makes a lot of sense. Like especially defensively, he's there. He's able to shoot the ball well. So I'm going to pick him. I'm going to pick him. I'm picking Jaden McDaniels.
Okay. That sounds good.
Hey guys, this is Matt in the post edit room. Just trying to get this up for you guys. I think this will be the end of part one. We'll have to split the video just to make sure we get everything into the quality we want. But part two should come out in the next month or so. But if for now you want to finish where we got to with our drafting of under 25s, you can go to episode 54 of YAMology podcast, either on Spotify, Buzzsprout, or any podcasting network. But whilst you're here, please just make sure to subscribe, pass out a like, send it to a friend, and we really do hope you've had the best day. I appreciate you. Bye.